Welcome back to another episode of Security Skates. This is your host Paul, and on this episode we will be doing a skate park detail of Echo Park Skate Park, located right across the street from Echo Park Lake in Echo Park, California. So Echo Park Skate Park is not too far from Belmont High School, which has the Belmont 9. It's actually the high school I attended as well. But yeah, it's a trip to see this skate park pop up here after growing up in this area and seeing no skate park here. What a great time to be alive. So we're going to check out Echo Park Skate Park. It's right here in Echo Park, right next to the 101 freeway on-ramp and off-ramp. Wanted to give you guys a good view of what it looks like around the park, because if you don't know exactly where it's at and you're not familiar with the area, you could just drive right by it and miss it and not even see it. So we're across the street from the Echo Park sign. Gonna go over here. You can see the on-ramp, off-ramp right there to the 101 Hollywood freeway. This park is some fire. It is not that big of an area, but it does have a lot to skate in there. Even has a bowl going on right there in the middle. I cannot stress this enough. This skate park is right next to the 101 Hollywood freeway and easy to miss if you have not been here before or are not familiar with the area. You can see the Echo Park blocks right there. We're gonna get up in this skate park and get started, y'all. You can see the water fountain that's right inside. Now that I have gotten you with the outside area, gotten you familiar with how to get inside, we're going to get started in this skate park. Check it out, she's a beauty. I have had a skate meet here before when I first got started in Los Angeles, so it is a pleasure to be over here doing a skate park detail, getting into detail on some of the ramps and obstacles they have here at Echo Park. We are going to get started in this corner. We got the blocks, and right in front of those blocks, we got this quarter pipe. It does have two sections. For like a transfer, kind of has a hip on it, but it does have a hip on it. So the deck up on top of the quarter pipe is really not that big, about hand width right there. You can see right there, I put my hand on there. Some beautiful coping though, grinds really easy, really smooth park. Got this little ledge right here, got the roll in, it's got the up and over opportunity, the little wall ride on the inside, on the back. It's a beautiful quarter pipe. Gonna go down here into the rolling. It's got the grip tape on there so you can kind of step down if you want to. Give you a bottom view of this quarter pipe. From the bottom you can see the deck up on top is really not that wide. I would guess maybe about 8 inches, but enough to stand up and grind up on there. Just gotta have a little confidence. Get up on there if you're comfortable getting on some coping. See the hip there. So that rolling deal, it does have on both sides, so that you can roll in on either side of the quarter pipe, but it does have this corner right here, which is the hip. Kind of transfer up and grind, or get your air in. People do all kinds of stuff right there. It's a really well made park, really sick park. Got the roll in on this side I was just talking about. So from here, we're going to get into the rest of the park. Right here, got the stair set. It is a 5 stair. You got the square rail on both sides. Those rails are pretty decent height. Has the stair set in the middle and the roll-ins or the banks on both sides. Wanted to give you all a good shot of it. Give you an idea of about the height of how the rails are. Go down here, give you a bottom shot of the stair set again. So again, you got the banks on both sides. Those stairs just are a little long, so it's kind of a 5 long stair set. See there how high the rail is. It's up to my front truck on the board. Got the banks on both sides. It goes to this curb. This curb runs up. On this bank on this side, you got the box up on top with the ledge. Let me give you guys a shot of how high this rail is. Get into detail. You can see. So again, it is a long stair set. It's 5 long. It's just a little wide, not too big, but they are not your average stair. They're just a little bit longer. So this 5 stair is located right next to the quarter pipe that we just saw. Next to that 5 stair, there is the bowl in the middle, which we are going to go into in a bit. First, I wanted to show you this box that goes all the way around, kind of like a box ledge deal. And this box and ledge does run all the way around the park. It does tie the whole thing together. It's in the middle, but it goes all the way like around the park. I'm going to show you this 3 flat. So this 3 flat has a 3 stairs, but they are long, they are wide, so it is like a flat stair. There's a good chance to like tic-tac down, or if you want to do like firecracker down or try and like manual down. You can see the rails up here, round rails on both sides. Got the bank on both sides like the other stair set. It's pretty sweet. You can ollie down that, shoot you right into the quarter pipe. Then we got this box deal right here on the bank. So this is the 3 flat. It's got the quarter pipe. There's the 5 stair on that side, all kinds of ties together. I'm going to show you right here about how high this round rail is on the 3 flat. See it there. It's a pretty nice little stair set. If you are just getting started with stairs, this is a good one to come and learn on because you can try and like ride it out, and it is a good challenge. Try and like ollie the stairs and the gap at the same time. Some pretty cool stuff. Some round rails, and again, once you get down this stair set, it'll shoot you right into the quarter pipe, which once you're warmed up and comfortable is really helpful to tie a line together. You can just go back and forth all day, pump around. This is a really fun park to get some flow going. Up on top of that 3 stair, we do have this flat area with the ledge box and this box ledge on the other side. It's got a light pole, watch out for that one. Up here on top of this bank, it's got the little grind opportunity right here, grind slide opportunity. And this is on one of the banks on the other side of the 3 stair. So it does have this box ledge deal that separates the bowl from the rest of the park, but it does run around the whole middle of the park until you get to the mouth of the bowl. But check out this ledge, it is legit. It is a ledged box platform kind of deal. Grind that whole thing. Yeah, it's got the bank. That's where the quarter pipe kind of starts, the mouth of the bowl. This is the bank. This is that box ledge. It's a down ledge with the flat. You ride up, pop on and grind. Get your grind on top, get the whole thing. So we are going to get into a little bit of detail on this box ledge. I'm going to call it a hubba while we were in detail. So this hubba gets a little small on one side where it's up on top on the flat end. You can see it here, it's about the U on my skateboard right there. Right here in the middle part, it does get a little bit higher and goes to the about the T on my board. This hubba does have different heights, so it's perfect if you're just starting to get comfortable with like ollieing on and grinding, because it does start smaller, goes bigger, and then once you lock on, you can just ride off, ride down. It does get the tallest right here. Not to mention that you always can go up the bank and get your grind on there. Pop up, going up the bank, it'll give you a little bit more of a pop, get a little bit higher and grind out to the flat end onto the flat platform up on top. On the other side of that bank, it does have the ledged box that connects the whole park in the middle around the bowl. But back to this hubba, you can see that is the tallest on this end where you would ride off. Again, perfect for getting comfortable grinding at different heights. You can start with the smallest, work your way up to the biggest, and then just eventually just ride off and grind down. Easy to throw in there once you get your flow, get your lock on and grind in, grind off, grind up, all that good stuff. We're going to get up over here on top of this box in the corner. I'm going to show you guys a view from over up on top of this box with the banks that go into the rest of the park. From here you can start to hit that flat part we were just going on. It does have the bank, you can go back, ride down. There you can see the mouth of the bowl there. Wanted to show you guys just how close we are to the 101 freeway. You can see the city of Los Angeles hustling and bustling right there. But yeah, we're going to get back into the park right here. Here's the banks. Pretty decent size, not too big, pretty mellow. There's nothing really too big in this park. It's pretty chill. Good park to like just have a good fun sesh at. From that corner, you can flow over here to where the other obstacles are at. Check out this box, yo. This is one of my favorite pieces of Echo Park. Has the ride on. You can kind of like jam into it and ride up and ride down on the other end. So this is all connected to the bank that kind of rides up. This day there was like the electrical box kind of deal going on. And this yellow ledge is part of that ledge box that goes around the whole middle of the bowl that connects the whole park together. So we're going to get back over here to this box. You can see here it's like a wall ride kind of opportunity. It does have the ledges up on top. It's not that sharp. It's a lot of fun. You just got to be comfortable on your board to play with that. Or not. You know, I've seen people just jam into it. I have a lot of fun messing with this piece though. You see right there, it does have the ledges up on top. It does come in a little sharp. And you can just ride out, ride down. Again, it is a little sharp. I'm going to shoot my board up there. It's a little sharp. Nothing too serious though. Again, one of my favorite pieces at Echo Park. It's a lot of fun like jamming into it and getting up on top, trying to get like a manual, and ride back in, ride down. It does have the light pole up there. You can see where my board's at. There is a light pole up on top of this obstacle, but nothing too serious. It is out of the way, and I still do have a lot of fun with this. You can see how sharp the bank is there. Of course, there are skaters who can just ollie up on top of that, but I myself enjoy jamming into it and riding up, trying to get the manual up on top. Alright, so from here we're going to get a bottom view of this parking block rail. It does have the ride up. I wanted to get up on close because it does have some metal on there, so it is kind of like a rail, but it's kind of like a parking block. Very interesting piece, a lot of fun to grind. It is a little high, but nothing too serious. Again, just got to get up on that. For the rest of the detail purposes, I'm going to refer to it as the rail. So this rail is made of concrete, and it does have like two little metal slabs that run up on top. It is a one of a kind. I've never really seen any other rail like this one before. Again, it's a little bit higher than your average, and it does kind of like pyramid up on top. But this rail is pretty sick. It's set up right at the top of the bank that you would roll into from the corner, and it gives you just the perfect speed to ride in and get your trick. Beautiful rail, check that one out. Want to get up right on close, how you can see it does have the concrete in the middle, but it does have like the metal rail little slants on the side, which give it like a rail feel. Pretty sick. Again, one of a kind piece. Shout out to everybody who skates that, because you do kind of have to like warm up to it. I'll admit that myself. It is a little bit higher than your average, and it's just an interesting piece. Pretty sick. Alright, so we're going to move on to this box that was here this day. This is at the top of the bank. I did say there was an electrical box kind of deal out here this day. Get your kick flips, get your 180s, whichever you want to do over that. This does all connect to the mouth of the bowl, but we'll get into the bowl in a little bit. I wanted to show you guys this bank here, because if you want to step it up and start to learn how to 50-50, this spot is perfect for you. Check it out. This curb is not that high, and it is a metal ledge, so it's not too crispy or crunchy to grind. The idea is that you roll in from the corner, you hit that bank, and it gives you the perfect speed you need to pop your ollie and lock onto that ledge, and you can just ride out. This little ledge is about the same height all the way around, which is why I say it's perfect if you want to start stepping it up and learn how to start 50-50. Check this out. It is a metal ledge. Don't need a lot of wax. You just need enough speed and commitment to get on there. So again, calling all new kid skaters, any new beginner skaters, anybody who wants to start to learn how to 50-50, Echo Park's got something perfect for you. Get over to Echo Park and check it out. So that is this little obstacle right here. We are going to move on to this other flat section. And you can see that ledge box there that I was talking about. It's just a little short, runs around the whole middle edge of the bowl until this box right here. This is where the ledge gets bumps up, and this comes off of the bank from the 5-stair that we were first checking out when we first got started. This ledge box is pretty sick, and it is connected to the ledge box that runs around the whole bowl in the middle of the park, so it does tie it all together. You can see it there. It does have the angle on it. I wanted to show you guys about how high it is. So if you come in from the bank, drop in on the quarter pipe, coming off the bank, you can hit that. It does have this bank. It does kind of like edge off here, so you can flip off, or it does have like the manual opportunity, but yeah, you can see about how high that is there. Beautiful box. Beautiful ledges. And again, this box, this ledge, this whole piece runs around the whole bowl in the middle of the park. You can see it here. Wanted to give you guys a good shot of that. Then we have this whole flat area. This is the bowl in the middle. We're going to do the bowl last, but you can see this box where it runs right here. Runs off, so there's an ollie manual opportunity. Ollie manual and turn, drop in onto the bank or drop in onto the box. Here are the rules and regulations of Echo Park. They are similar to the rules and regulations of Lafayette Skate Plaza, but I wanted to show you again how close we are to the freeway. But here's this box here. So it does have a smaller box on bottom. Then once you're up on top, it does have the ledges that kind of run off. So it's kind of like a grind out, slide out kind of deal. I personally love finding setups like this at skate parks because I mess with them. I will start skating them real quick. This one is just a little bit shorter in length, so you do kind of have to be a little quick-footed to pop up on top and get your grind or what you're trying to do. Me anyways, personally, I kind of got to set up a little quick when I'm up there and trying to get my 50-50 off or my no slide off or whatever I'm doing, you know. But this is a very fun little obstacle to play with. Got to get over here to Echo Park and check it out. Wanted to give you guys a good shot of the skate park from here. That's everything we've gone over so far. This is that box. I'm going to get back to it. So you can see here, it is really not that high. It's probably about 8 inches high. It does have the metal ledge on it, so it is easy to grind and slide. Just going to want to wax up your board if you're sliding. Beautiful little obstacle. Again, right next to the 101 freeway. Super sick park. Shout out to all the Echo Park locals. So you've been hearing me talk about this box ledge kind of deal that's in the middle that connects the whole park the whole time. I'm going to give you guys a good shot of this. I'm going to get up on here and walk around it. So here it is. And you can see how it is in the middle of the park, and it runs around the whole bowl. And it does connect the park together. It does have a metal ledge that you can grind on both sides, on both flat areas. And it does run all the way around to the mouth of the bowl. And it does connect and run around on both sides, both flat areas. You can see here. So we get into this bowl part. This bowl does have some circle coping on it. It has a little extension over on one end. Let's check it out. It's a lot of fun, super speedy, and if you're comfortable pumping, you can get very quick in here. So this is the mouth of the bowl. It does have the circle coping on both ends. This is where the transition is smallest. So if you're getting comfortable dropping in or getting comfortable with your axle stalls, the mouth of the bowl is perfect for you because that's where it is smallest. And the more comfortable you can get, you can go in taller and taller and get more comfortable dropping in, get more sharper. But yeah, the mouth of the bowl is definitely perfect if you want to get comfortable dropping in or just learning how to drop in. Let's get into this bowl here. It's a beautiful bowl. It does have this curve over here in the corner. Going to get a close-up of this coping for you guys. So you can see it is not too sharp. It does kind of bump up a little bit, but it's not too bad. Right next to this curved corner, it does have a little extension on it. I would say it's about a foot extension. Just a little bit higher, nothing too serious. Definitely good if you want to step it up and get to the highest point of the park. That is the highest drop-in right there. It's a lot of fun to roll around in this one. I did want to set my board up on top so you guys can see about how high it is. Right next to the extension. So again, this bowl is in the middle of the park, and it does tie the whole park together. Pretty sick. That's the extension there. I like this bowl because it does offer different heights to drop in from, which is perfect for people who are just like starting to learn or just getting comfortable doing stalls or getting up on the coping or what have you. You know, it does have different heights to where you can try and learn your different tricks. And they are smallest at the mouth of the bowl. So really sick bowl. You gotta get over here to Echo Park to check it out. A lot of fun. Does have that circle coping, runs all the way around. Has that extension there. Back into the mouth. I'm gonna try and give you all a feel for this bowl real quick. So I did want to give you guys a view from up on top of the deck. So you can see how it does go from different heights. Once you go from the beginning of the bowl to the middle, that's where it's a little bit more mellow. Come over here and you can see that curved corner. It goes into the extension. It's a sick bowl. I have seen a couple of skaters shred it up. So the extension does have kind of a curve on it. You can see it's not really that much taller than the rest of the bowl. It's a pretty sick park. If you need just a little bit more speed to get a trick done in the bowl, this extension is probably the best place to drop in. Don't forget to wear your helmet and pads and wrist guards because all that stuff does come in handy, especially when you're learning new tricks. Alright y'all, so this has been just about everything here at Echo Park. I did want to get a roll around so that you guys could get a feel of how the whole park is set up. A little recommendation to not forget your sunscreen and take some heat breaks out here at Echo Park Skate Park because there is not much shade. There is a canopy and of course the park right across the street where you could go cool off, but inside the actual skate park there is not a whole lot of shade where you can take refuge from the sun. So be careful with that. Stay hydrated. Don't get overheated, y'all. I cannot wait to get back to Echo Park and get some work done, whether it's a skate meet or a cleanup. Echo Park is always super cool to skate at, and the locals that I have met and ran into are super chill. Always want to know what's up with Security Skates and showing love. So that is the end of our roll around. Take us back to the starting point. Do not forget to check me out on Instagram at security_skates. That is my main outlet for all my media. Security Skates Productions is a skater-owned independent enterprise and skate parks advocate. You can find out more information at securityskates.com. This has been your host, Paul. Go out and skate, y'all. Happy skateboarding.